Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Learn English. In this video, we're going to learn about grammatical persons. They are first, second and third persons. We're also going to learn the pronouns used for these grammatical persons. So to keep it simple, the person who is speaking is the first person, or in other words, the speaker is the first person. So if you define it in a single word, that will be easy for you to remember. So in a single word, if you want to define the first person, it is a speaker. So speaker is the first person. We use the pronouns I and we for first person. I is used for singular and the pronoun we is used for plural. The second person is the person who is listening. We use the pronoun you for second person. Irrespective of the number of listeners, we use the pronoun you here. For both singular and plural, we use the pronoun you here. So just like the speaker for first person, here the second person means the listener. First person means the speaker, second person means the listener. The third person is the person or thing about what the first person is speaking. We use the pronouns he, she, it and they for third persons. He, she, it are used for singular and they is used for plural. If the first person is talking about singular thing or singular person, we use the pronouns he, she and it. If the first person is talking about more than one, if it is plural, we use the pronoun they. Here, who is the speaker? I am the speaker, right? So, I am the first person here. And who is listening here? You are all listening. So, the second person is you. And about what are we talking? We are talking about grammatical persons. So, the third person is grammatical persons. Just listen to the following following conversation and then we'll continue.
Hey Vinu, this book is interesting and I love it. Do you want to join me?
In this conversation, the girl is telling the boy about the book she is reading. The girl is the first person who is speaking, so I is the pronoun used. She is speaking to the boy who is Vinu, second person. So she is using a pronoun you. Do you want to join me? So she is using the pronoun you here. Then they are talking about the book. So the pronoun it is used here. It is interesting. It is used here. Do note that all the pronouns are introduced before the pronouns are being used. So you have to introduce the nouns first and then you have to use the pronoun. So we have a table with all the points in brief. In case of first person, I is the pronoun used for singular and we is the pronoun used for plural. If the speaker is singular, you have to use the pronoun I. If the speaker is more than one, you have to use the pronoun we. Then for second person, then for listeners, you have to use the pronoun you for both singular and plural. If the listener is one or many, you have to use the pronoun you. Then we have third persons. For third person, if the third person is singular, you have to use the pronouns he, she and it. If the third person is a boy, you have to use he. If the third person is a male, you have to use he. If the third person is a female, you have to use she. If it is an animal or thing, you have to use it. In case, if the third person is plural, you have to use they. Hope this video is informative and do share the video and subscribe to the channel Learn English. Thank you for watching.